If this is the first time you're seeing one of my videos, welcome. This is part 2 of my series on the wheel strategy, a powerful low-risk method for generating weekly cash flow from the stock market. In the last video, I explained cash secured puts and how you can get paid just for being willing to buy stock that you like. Now, let's talk about what happens when that stock actually drops and you get a sign. Most people panic, but if you're using the wheel strategy, this is exactly what you've planned for. So let's walk through a real world example. You sold a cash secured put on XYZ stock, which was trading at $50 per share. You said, I'm willing to buy it, but only at $45 per share. So you get paid to wait for it to drop to $45. Then XYZ stock dips below $45. You're now assigned, which means you now have to buy 100 shares of XYZ stock at $45 per share. So you spend $4,500 and you are now the owner of 100 shares of XYZ. And now it's time for phase 2 of the wheel strategy to begin. Since you have 100 shares, you sell a covered call. That means you give someone the option to buy your shares of XYZ stock at a higher price, let's say $48. In return, they pay you a premium. That's the rent money they pay you for the option to buy XYZ stock at $48. Now, they don't actually buy XYZ stock yet, but they pay you the premium so that they could buy it later. If XYZ stock stays below $48, they will not exercise the contract and the contract will expire. You keep the stock and the premium or rent money that they paid you. And because you still own the stock, you get to rent the stock out again the very next week. If the stock goes above $48, now you have to sell it for $48. But remember, you paid $45 initially. So you made a $3 profit on the sale, and you also got the rent money to enter the options contract. So here's what just happened. You got paid to wait for the stock to drop to $45. That was the cash secured put. Then you bought the stock at a discount. You paid $45 for it. You then rented it out using a covered call and you earned rent money. When the stock went above $48, you made even more money by selling the stock. And that's the wheel strategy. You simply keep turning the wheel. Now, if this has you thinking, I want to learn more about the wheel strategy, let me know in the comments. I'm only going to go deeper in this if it's something that you're truly interested in, because this is just one of 7 cash flow strategies that I'm sharing. I've got more videos coming on affiliate marketing, digital products, home equity options, and more, specifically for those who are starting late with their retirement. So if you're serious about building retirement income, follow me. I'm committed to showing you real, practical ways to create cash flow now, not someday.